there, folks. Welcome to the Oily Resolutions group, and I'm going to start off by welcoming you all and being thankful that you all decided to join me. You can always go back and watch all of the videos if you miss a day or two. I know how that is, life gets in the way. So I just wanted to jump on tonight, New Year's Eve, to talk to you about education with essential oils. One of the things that when I first started was incredibly overwhelming was, oh my God, there's so many oils out there. What do I use them for? How do I know if it's the right one? And that's why education is incredibly important. And that's what I hope this group does for you. One day at a time, you get a very simple, easy way to incorporate oils into your life. And then you can make choices based on that. So there are lots and lots of tools in order to educate yourself. And one of the most by far, and the simplest, we use it every day, is Google. If you want to know how to use an essential oil, you can Google it. But as hard as it is to believe, Google isn't always there or your first choice. And sometimes you do have to be careful where you get your information on Google, because sometimes it's not necessarily the best advice, or you might not like those oils, or you could have a reaction or be allergic to certain oils. My husband is allergic to trees, and so he cannot use the Douglas fir, the white fir, the Siberian fir oils. In fact, when I diffused them one day when he was here, that's when we realized that his allergy was being affected. So, those types of things are important that you learn as you educate yourself. So, where does that start? Well, doTERRA is incredible, and they are my first go-to by far, because I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, and I love their products. I love the company. And so if I really do need to know something, I will go there first and foremost if I am able to. In the comment under this video, I will show you the links to all of the resources that doTERRA has, or not all of them, several of them, so that you can go and check them out if you are interested. The other thing that is really, sorry, I'm looking at my notes here because I actually made notes. One of the other things that is really cool is that Modern Essentials and is a company that has put out a lot of references. And, it's not, doTERRA doesn't promote it or whatnot. There are tons out there, but it is one that many of us go to. And they have a really handy dandy hardback book that has tons of information, but one of the things you can do is look up information about the individual oils, but then you can also look up a condition, arthritis, asthma, focus, paying attention, bunions, anything you want. It's pretty cool and pretty amazing. So Modern Essentials has a hardcover book, and they also have some other things that you can use. They have miniature versions of those books, and they also have, if you go to your app store, whichever one you happen to use, they have an app that you can download on your phone. I think it was $6 when I bought it. And you simply type in, so if I type in arthritis, it will give me a list, and I know it's backwards because you're on the screen, of oils and ways to use those oils. So if you ever have a concern and you need something on the fly, you have that right at your fingertips. Without sorting through a lot of the Google results that you'll come up with. Because most of them I see on Pinterest when it comes up, and I haven't figured out how to use Pinterest. So if anybody in there can help me, I would appreciate it. Another book that I absolutely love is called The Essential Life, and set up a little differently than Aromatools, but Aromatools, the Modern Essentials, which I bought from Aromatools. But I do like this one as well. It has a lot of recipes and ways you can incorporate the oils into your home and to skincare, cleaning. There's some DIY crafts types of things that you can make with the oil. So again, this book is incredible and one of my go-to books. But one of the coolest things that I think that people who are new to the oil life have is that they can have a reference card at their fingertips. And even if you're just going to a class or something like that, a lot of times I have these for people in my classes so that they can kind of take it with them and use it. I have two versions. This one is from a different company, and this is the Modern Essentials. And if you see here, they have different conditions listed, and then they have the oils that are for those to help. And then on the back, they're double-sided. So it's a pretty quick, handy tool that gets you started. Because all of us who are wellness advocates and all of us who use oils know that it's pretty stressful and can be overwhelming at first to figure out exactly what to do. The other thing that is a huge question, and I just posted this in Essential Living for Essential Health, the group, is that you know how to use the oils and how much. And this little handy dandy chart tells you the differences between carrier oils, which is something we'll talk about during the month, but then it also gives you a dilution list in the back as to how much carrier oil versus how many drops of essential oil. And then it also gives you a breakdown on how to use these with people of different ages. Essential oils are safe to use with your babies, but obviously in different amounts. And so you do have to be careful and use them safely. And that's what makes them so incredible, is that they can be used in so many different ways and different purposes. So if you do not have an educational tool of some sort outside of Google, everybody has Google. If you do not have one of these hardcover books, if you do not have a mini version book, if you don't have the app on your phone already, if you PM me your address, I will send you one of the reference cards, and I will send you a dilution paper as well, so that as we go through the month, you have those, and then you can use them, and then we can talk about how you can learn more and grow from there. But I want everybody to have the chance to have something in their hands as we're talking, so that they can see some of the ways that these oils can be helpful. So with that said, Happy New Year. I can't wait to toast the 2018, the new year. And I hope all of you, at least us in Western Pennsylvania, I'm not sure if this is a universal thing, have our pork and sauerkraut cooking and ready to go for midnight when the ball drops. So Happy New Year, and I will see you tomorrow.